these praises from a grateful heart. Each time I think of you, the praises start. Love you so much, Jesus. Love you so much. Lord, I love you. My soul sings here in your presence, carried on your wings. Love you so much, Jesus. Love you so much. Hear these praises. Hear these praises from a grateful heart. Each time I think of you, the praises start. Love you so much, my Jesus. Jesus, love you so much. Lord, I love you. Lord, I love you. My soul sings here in your presence, carried on your wings. Love you so much, my Jesus. Jesus, love you so much. How my soul longs for you, longs to worship you forever in your power and majesty. I lift my hands, I lift my hands, I lift my heart, I lift my voice to.
Welcome back. Talofa lava and greetings to you, the viewer at home. Thank you for joining me today on the Producer Mike Show. First, we ask our Heavenly Father, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit to bless this show with divine wisdom. This is a talk show where we celebrate, debate, question, interview topics that are happening around the whole of the Moana Pacific. So welcome and Happy New Year's. I hope everyone is safe and having a great start to the New Year's. It is still early days and I look forward to what's to come for this show. I have once again the special guest, Honourable Tuilaepa. I'll be asking Tuilaepa questions about issues facing Samoa as we enter the year 2026. Some of the major issues happening in Samoa at the moment, power outages, drugs, meth, ice, and medicine shortages and the cost of living. If these four problems were taken care of, that would be an amazing start to the year. So I look forward to questioning Tuilaepa, and we'll go to a break.
Hear these praises from a grateful heart. Each time I think of you, the praises start. Love you so much, Jesus. Love you so much. Lord, I love you. My soul sings here in your presence, carried on your wings. Love you so much, Jesus. Love you so much. Hear these praises. Hear these praises from a grateful heart. Each time I think of you, the praises start. Love you so much, my Jesus, Jesus. Love you so much, Lord, I love you.
Welcome back, guys. We're back with our guest today, Honourable Tuilaepa. He is the former Prime Minister of Samoa, 22 years, and now he's the current opposition leader of the country at the moment. His job is to oppose the fast government that's in government at the moment, and I am here to ask questions. Thank you, Tuilaepa, for your time. Happy New Year's. How's your New Year's coming into the new year for Samoa? How was your New Year?
Well, somebody asked me that question a moment ago, how my New Year went. And I gave the same answer. Ever since I started working for the government in 1970, I had never had a holiday for a new year.
Yep.
There is always something to be done in the home and also in the service of our country. Works that I do bring home. And as you can see, we are now conducting this interview from my office at our home in Ululaloa.
Okay.
And this property, I had informed before, was bought by me when I returned from New Zealand as a student in the end of 1969. And I bought this piece of land with the monies that I was able to save whilst attending university, and also work during the holidays at the freezing works in New Zealand, and save up as much as I could in the fulfilling the intention that when I come back, I would look for a piece of land so that we and my parents and family could stay in our own privately owned piece of land in Apia. And we have been staying in this piece, and also this home, which we built with a loan that we were able to organize way back in mid-1990s. And I am still living here with my children, living in other parts of the same property that I bought as a returning student from New Zealand. So in short, I have been working during the holiday.
Wow. Now I've learned that you worked as was it a forklift driver you did when you were in the university? Pickpacking? What were you doing when you were saving your money?
I was doing some very hard work, including as well my unforgettable work at a government forestry between Putaruru and Rotorua. I was living in Putaruru for that very short holiday period.
Oh, okay.
And working in the farm.
Wow. I'm happy that you got that land, because I've heard a lot of people say you got many lands and many different homes around Samoa. So now we know you got the one house in Samoa that you paid with your own money. So it's good to hear. Now to continue on with our interview, Dr. Tuilaepa.
There is something that I want to say.
Yep.
O le kele o upu kau whaaleanga. Winga mela maia le teimi na palota e se tangata ona upunga kau whaaleanga mwhai. E la auli malato upane. E kele o whangua whatau i nei mawhafo. O le mkwasi se o ngā mea o le whailanga osu e su e. O le mafuanga kongu wana ngā lea ngā ngofoi mwhai le oti tfoi lea. E sa idu mai langa iele la tō manatu. E o mai loa o tangata umai o mai e pulean malo. Ngā pawari me whai o ngā oi. O le me whai ngā lea sa mai sa manatu e whapela. O mai loa whakumua la kukanga. E o whiu e su enga i me whapengai le iang i me whapea ngā mako whaia. Ia le vai la ua la vela vea solo ai. I le tūranga o me whapela. Me se o le whanga se o tupe lea e a fo i sa ave i tua e atina e ai i tu malo. Le fo i o mai le teimi le o le ae tua i ai. Ia le si foi fai pule o whakawai anga mea koki. Ia, le talatu na ia mamla matini le mai.
Well, I will go into that subject. I've got a few questions about that, Dr. Tuilaepa. Your background is in finance, and I could see a lot of government spending things that are going out. In government at the moment, which is good. We have the new generators, the rented generators coming in. Just from your opinion as a finance being your background, government spending going out, but I don't see much government money coming back into the country. Is that something, what's your opinion on that, Dr. Tuilaepa?
Well, there are two things that we ought to understand. Money coming in on tourists are foreign exchange reserve, which are being used for the order of goods from overseas countries, and also the payment of foreign debts. You refer to them as foreign reserves. But monies that are used for development are those earned by the government from taxation on our people, as well proceeds of loans or grants from overseas partners. So every single cent that comes into the government must be put in the budget and taken to Parliament for its approval. You cannot get any money from overseas and then you proceed and spend it without Parliament's approval. In that way, every member of Parliament representing all the constituencies of Samoa will have a say in the release and for usage of public monies. It is a reason why it is very, very important that public monies must first be cleared by authorized by Parliament. And that when spending time comes, the spending must be on projects that have been approved in the budget by Parliament.
Is that what's happening at the moment? It's been approved, authorised by the Parliament, Tuilaepa? Is that what's happening at the moment? Everything so far?
Well, we can only find money properly spent or improperly spent when the budget is, when the accounts are prepared and the audit goes through it and prepare a report that must be filed in Parliament. We are still waiting for several years for reports of spendings by the present government.
Okay. So just to be clear, is that the forensic audit that we're talking about? Because that was what I was referring to.
It is a different audit.
Oh, okay. Okay. The different
Forensic audit refers to the kind of audit which is done pending a court decision. But this is different. A forensic audit was launched without any case being mooted or forwarded to the police for misspending of funds. It was launched because of their suspicion that we have been doing some wrong things using the government funds. And the report has already been made, but apparently they did not want to publicize it because there was never anything substantial in the report.
Wow.
And the mayor has already spoken on it. The report came in the last debate, and she said there was not really anything substantial in the report, which means it was a total waste of government funds of over $1 million.
$1 million. Okay. Well, now I've learned that about the forensic audit. For all the viewers at home that are confused about the forensic audit is something that hasn't, because I'm sure a lot of viewers are thinking, where is this forensic audit? There's a lot of people talking, where is the forensic audit? But because there's no one talking about it in the media much, now you clearly answered that question. They've not publicised it. The FAST government have not publicised it. Thank you, Honourable Tuilaepa, for giving us that update. Anything else you wanted to add on to that, Tuilaepa?
No.
Yep. Okay. I just wanted to talk about the generators. I had seen that the generators have come into Samoa, which is good news. That makes it 60 generators that are rented and 11 in total rented generators. Is this a good thing for Samoa? And is it good for Samoa's pocket? What are your thoughts, Honourable?
Well, since we are still having blackouts, electricity cut off, I cannot say much about rented generators.
Okay.
Because when we left, we had installed 4 big generators, which were always maintained and be ready to be switched on when electricity from our own local resources, such as hydro, the solar energy, and wind energy that we had tried to utilize as part and parcels of our contribution to the prevention of climate change. And when we left, the past government dismissed the engineers who were taking charge of the maintenance. And so we ended up with a lot of problems now. So even with the install new generators, which are being leased, it did not stop the blackouts.
Oh. Wow. You're still getting power outages over the New Year period, Tuilaepa? Is that what you're saying? That's exactly what I'm trying to bring forward to the viewers, is the main issues that Samoa are suffering, one of them being the power outages. And you're saying that it's still, you guys are still suffering from the generators you have now. Another issue that I want to bring forward to you, Tuilaepa, is a very big issue. It seems like we have a big issue with drugs in Samoa. In my memory about the drugs, not many times I thought about Samoans having a lot to do with drugs back in, the time when you were in government. But the drugs, is that a big problem in Samoa? Tuilaepa, your view on that?
It is a big problem now. But during our time, we had done quite a lot to control the importation of these drugs. For instance, we introduced the use of dogs, and at the same time, we also made arrangement for the importation of the necessary machinery for us to be able to monitor the containers that come in. The government came in and deferred the importation of those equipment.
Wow.
To enable us to control the importation of drugs. Not only that, but there were instances where ships came in without the authority from our ports authority for their entry into our harbor. We also made a lot of noises on that, but the government never launched an investigation. And reportedly, ministers were involved.
It's got nothing to do with that. I remember hearing a story about a boat that had no papers coming from Kukuila. Something along those lines.
That's right. The Prime Minister, Fiame, did deliver a very strong speech against ministers. This was an address in Parliament. We requested the full debate in Parliament of that speech by the former Prime Minister, but we never came around to it.
No. I've been seeing things online, Dr. Tuilaepa. In Fiji, they have a big problem as well. And, with the former Prime Minister having something connected to this issue as well, the former police commissioner in Fiji. But a lot of the people had said and vented to the media in Fiji that this drug thing leads all back to the government. People in government, not the government, but politicians. There's corruption in the government in Fiji. The people openly say it to the media outlet there, and I think to myself, could that be something happening in Samoa? With what you just mentioned with the boats, with having no papers. These issues that we need to kind of be clearer to the viewers so they can understand. But do you think there could be some connection to any political figures? I'm not saying you know, but what's your opinion on that, Dr. Tuilaepa?
Well, I had read about the reports from Fiji on the issue. I think the concern there was that a lot of people in high positions are involved.
Okay.
And the question is also raised internally that we should follow what is happening now in other countries where those in authority have to undergo proper tests to ensure that they don't take drugs. And we've heard the President Prime Minister make mention of that possibility. But we had first raised it back in 2021, 2022. We raised this issue. That we should take all the, start from the members of parliament.
Do you think, Tuilaepa, there was, earlier in the week, there was 51 mugshots taken of Samoans and put on Facebook? Is that the way? Are we going to get this out of Samoa? Do you think that's a nice way to kind of, find out who is behind these drugs? What are your thoughts on that?
Can you restate the question again? I missed that point.
The question is about 51 mugshots, photos put on Facebook on what seems to be low-level drug dealers or maybe drug users. Is this a good thing for Samoa? Is this a good approach to getting rid of this drug issue in Samoa?
Well, we tend to leave it to the police, who are also in daily contact with overseas countries on the systems that they have followed. As you know, the Office against the protection of our countries in the Pacific against money laundering, etc., is located here in Samoa and funded by Australia. So I think there needs to be a coordinated approach by our police and also all the police in other countries of the Pacific.
If you were back in power right now, Tuilaepa, could you fix the drug issue that we're having in Samoa? Is the question. Are you able to attack this drug issue?
Well, we will do exactly what we did before. To be proactive in the control.
Yeah.
And in that situation, I would like to pay special tribute to the former Commissioner of Police, Mr. Kaya, who was very active, very proactive on all police actions against our tribe for against the use of drugs. And our Commissioner of Police was always in the forefront of any attack. So he was exposed to danger right from day one, since he took over the post of police commissioner. When we went out of government, he immediately resigned from his post.
Yeah. Yeah, we need something to be done, Dr. Tuilaepa, because Fiji is really bad and it looks like Samoa's going to that direction as well, which is not good for our people. Even reports here on Samoa Observer, teen girls going into prostitution, these things are never heard in our country. It's very, we're going down, here in Sydney in Australia, we hear these things often, but never in Samoa we hear about these stuff, and now it's starting to creep in. So I hope the Samoan police do something about this fast. I just wanted to talk about the courts. There's some upcoming court cases coming up for, especially the fast Prime Minister of Samoa. He has a pending court case coming up in February. The courts they play such a crucial role in this time in Samoa, because there's a lot of people saying this and a lot of people saying that, but when it comes down to it, it really comes back to our courts. How important are the courts at the moment, Tuilaepa, to respect the courts?
I think this is our last hope against corruption at the highest level in government.
Oh, okay.
This is our last hope. And we look forward to their decisions on cases pending the final decision from the court.
Well, that's if that's the last you're saying, that's the last hope. I hope the courts do the right decision for the sake of all of Samoans. I wanted to cross over to the church. Now, I read an article in a Samoa Observer about the Prime Minister is trying to change Christianity to be the only base, everything to be based on our country to be based on Christianity. I'm not sure if they are saying in the article that we should make it compulsory for everyone to go to church on Sunday. Is that what they are saying, Dr. Tuilaepa?
No, there is a current broadcasted view of the Prime Minister on the need to review the Constitution to exclude those religions that are dangerous to the security of Samoa. That would mean the Constitution will have to be changed. The government does not have the required number. Besides, it is not the first time that the country had looked into this issue. There was a commission of inquiry years ago, and I recall the words of the then Chief Justice, and he said that even in the time of Jesus, similar questions were raised. And what happened with Jesus and his small number of apostles trying to make people believe? And for that, even the Lord himself was crucified. So the CJ then conclude, what do we have now? we have billions of people who are Christians. The effort by the government of the day in Israel to kill the Christian faith failed. And so with that, with those comments, the commission of inquiry that was launched at the time and headed by the chairman of the combined churches in Samoa, recommended that we should not touch that freedom of religion in a constitution. Leave it alone.
Okay. That's your answer. Thank you so much, Dr. Tuilaepa. I'll leave this last part here for you to say any last words that you want to say to the viewers. That's my questions for today. But if you want to say anything to the Samoan community, thank you so much.
No, I want to say that our role as an opposition party should be properly understood. Our function in any democracy is to question the government on policies that they initiate and carry out. We question the legality. We also question the performances.
That's right.
And where we see illegality being followed, we have to pronounce ourselves and let the government know that we do not support any illegal activity that the government has decided to do. And that is what we are doing right now. Bale tulanga la ya malama ia tatu tangata. Ora ngā ruenga le whaia o male vaenga le nei. O le whautuaina o le malo. So ese male solitu la fono. Ai mancha le mele o tau whavalea. Male pepelo. Ua makwala i lai le tatu watunu. Il kau whavalea male pepelo. O le whainga malo lo iei nei. Mo le toi fa malo le tatu tunu fa fonga mai le tu la fiafi. Ua matele ina fa pertani atu ia autari. On porkalame pe li fa fo le tulanga la le lava ia le avalo. Fatala no atu i foi. Ia mata upu le ngana Samoa. Ai mo termine ia malo atu mania tele tau tau fo so I fo mai mania.
Thank you, Doctor. We'll be back in a break. Thank you, Papa
No. Hear these praises from a grateful heart. Each time I think of you, the praises start. Love you so much, Jesus. Love you so much. Lord, I love you. My soul sings here in your presence, carried on your wings. Love you so much, Jesus. Love you so much. Hear these praises. Hear these praises from a grateful heart. Each time I think of you, the praises start. Love you so much, my Jesus. Jesus, love you so much. Lord, I love you. Lord, I love you. My soul sings here in your presence, carried on your wings. Love you so much, my Jesus. Jesus, love you so much. How my soul longs for you, longs to worship you forever. In your power and majesty, I lift my hands, I lift my hands, I lift my heart, I lift my voice towards the heavens, for you are my sun and shield. Hear these praises. Hear these praises from a grateful heart. Every time, each time I think of you, single time, praises start. Love you so much, my Jesus. Jesus, love you so much. Lord, I love you. Lord, I love you. My soul sings here in your presence, carried on your wings. Love you so much, my Jesus. Jesus, love you so much. How my soul longs for you, longs to worship you forever. In your power and majesty, I lift my hands, I lift my hands, voice towards the heavens, for you are my sun and shield. I lift my hands, I lift my hands, I lift my heart, I lift my voice towards the heavens, for you are my sun and shield. I lift my hands, I lift my hands, I lift my heart, I lift my voice towards the heavens, for you are my sun and shield. Hear these praises from a grateful heart. Each time I think of you, the praises start. Love you so much, my Jesus, Jesus. Love you so much, Lord, I love you. Lord, I love you. My soul sings here in your presence, carried on your wings. Love you so much, my Jesus, Jesus. Love you so much. I love you so much. Love you so much, Jesus. Love you so much.
Welcome back, guys. Just wanted to recap on our interview with Honourable Dr. Tuilaepa. And our interview was really informative. A lot of information coming through, a lot of stuff that I'm pretty sure you guys are probably not aware of. Some of the stuff I wanted to recap on was the drug issue. That's the biggest issue by far in Samoa, in my opinion. He did mention there Egan Carl, the commissioner, when he was in power. He's exactly what we need in Samoa if we were to kind of attack it, or even if the police commissioner takes that approach. We need to take that approach that Egan Carl had, and just really come hard on these dealers, but not so much the small dealers. It's the kingpins, if you want to say. We need to attack that, because if you don't get a hold of this, it kills families. And what's happening in Fiji, if you see documentaries happening in Fiji, it's so bad. It's you got people walking around with equipment for meth and ice, and now they also have a HIV issue, and I haven't heard any reports from Samoa having HIV issues, but which is good to not have it heard in Samoa, but in Fiji it's an issue. And so to hear from Honourable Tuilaepa that his government had already arranged equipment to come to fight against these issues that was happening in Samoa at his time as it was coming up. And the fast government, which Tuilaepa had said, had wiped it out, had moved it on. So it was news to me as well. I'm learning as we go. But they had equipment that was wiped out from the fast government. And I remember back in 21, when the fast government did come through, they did do a bit of wiping out of figures inside the government due to them being corrupt. mismanaging of money. Apparently, they, as we said earlier, Tuilaepa had heaps of houses around the world in Samoa. The Chinese had Tuilaepa was had friends in China that he was selling land to. All these rumors that we all heard as Samoans, we all heard it. But we never heard about the outcome. Clearly, we didn't hear it, as it was kind of shuffled behind the scenes. But for Dr. Tuilaepa to say that when they did a forensic audit, which cost $1 million of the taxpayers' money, of Samoan taxpayers' money, and to find out, we're all like asking, how do we know like where this money's going? Where this audit, where is this audit at the moment? And we didn't know. I didn't know. And for him to say that the audit was not released publicly, that goes to show a lot that the FAST government is hiding. Now, this is not trying to put it against the FAST. As I said, he is the opposition leader. He's the opposition leader. He has a role to play to scrutinize the government. But for everyone to know, the forensic audit, which was to kind of round up all this news against Tuilaepa, saying that he owned all this and corruption here and corruption there, and the FAST government, they didn't want to release it. This has got nothing to do with slander. This has got nothing to say HRPP is better than FASTs. It's just information that you need to take into account. There's something happening if they don't want to release a $1 million forensic audit. I think the public deserve to know. But that's one issue that he had mentioned. But I'm yet to find out more. I did remember when the FAST came in, there was a judge or high CEOs were getting swiped out. I think the Attorney General got swiped out as well. They got moved on. The Attorney General got moved on. Tuilaepa's son got moved on. And so a lot of the FAST were doing these things, which, as you would think, well, okay, FAST, they're coming here to take control and do their stuff. Good for that. Like, good. That's a good thing for us, for Samoans. That's how we all saw it. But then we have things saying, Tuilaepa coming back and saying he had generators already organized for Samoa, big generators ready to go, and had workers for those generators. And these workers had also been caught up with this wiping out when FAST came in. So when they got wiped out, well, obviously there's got to be some issues coming with the generators that we have right now in Samoa. So who's to blame for that? Well, I think, to be fair, unless FAST government have something to reply to it, the wiping out stages that they had earlier on, what was behind it? I'm not sure. Now, leading to other issues, which is one of the biggest issues in Samoa, is the drug issue, which yet again Tuilaepa had mentioned. Things like boats coming into Samoa with no papers. And that's no papers, and we can't be having that stuff happen in Samoa. If that's happening in Samoa and there's corruption in the government, that needs to stop, because our community is suffering. Now, I heard, as I said earlier, I didn't want to press it on the Dr. Tuilaepa, but prostitution in our country, the story, I said, sex for meth. I mean, that's, and for teen girls that are selling themselves so they can get a hit. This is how serious it's getting. And, and Samoa is starting to get worse, as we can see online and what's happening in there. But it's good to kind of have this time with this man, as I said, Dr. Tuilaepa, 22 years inside as a prime minister, and then obviously he got defeated in 2021. A lot of controversial stuff happening behind that as well, but you can't hide the fact that this man knows what he's doing, and I'm sure there's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of frustrated people on the HRPP side as well, a lot of frustration. But now the frustration is always kept in the Samoan side of things. It's gossiping, it's gossip. But it shouldn't be gossip. This is issues. And I'm hoping that me bringing it in English and the respect for Tuilaepa to even speak English to me, so we can all understand, respect to, such a honourable leader for Samoa, so we can understand these issues that are happening and understand his side of the story. And as I said earlier, this has got nothing to do with gossiping. And if there's haters out there, look, if we really love Samoa, we should look at the issues and just start to hit the issues. And stuff that's happening with these things like the boats and the papers, if you love Samoa, you can't let that slide. Because at the end of the day, if you let these things slide, it could be your daughter, it could be your granddaughter, it could be your niece that you're leaving Samoa like this, all because of what you hear in gossiping. I think first things first, we need to kind of clear the air that FAST government refused to share the forensic audit that claims that Tuilaepa is a corrupt and HRPP are corrupt. I think we need to clear the air there. But next week I'll come up with some more information, but I would love to share, I would love to get messages of people who have a different view. Don't just swear and say some words of negativity to me. If you've got a different point of view, I'd like to hear it. If you want to come on the show, I'd like to have you on. But these are issues that we need to look at to help our country, in our motherland country, Samoa. But thank you for joining, for anyone who's watching, and I look forward to tuning in next week with you, same time. Thank you.
Oh